Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am your boy Dangerous Duke,
I'm your boy Stevie Jobber.
and this is the Dangerous Jobbers podcast, putting wrestling over one podcast at a time, but in a different order. um, so I came up with this idea for a quick segment we could run on the show. We could try to figure out something new, and basically, we're gonna pick each other's brains in a little segment called "Which Wrestler Would You?" So basically, how this is gonna go is myself and Stevie Jobber, we're gonna take turns asking each other a specific question that neither one of us know neither one of us know the question that we're gonna be asked, and we would have to answer which wrestler would we pick for this question or this predicament or this scenario, and we're gonna see which wrestler we would pick and why. So I think in all fairness, who do you think should be kicking this off first? Do you want to ask the first question, or should I ask the first question?
No, I mean it's your idea, but I'll start it off.
Okay.
You just let me know if I'm doing it right. My first one, let me say it right. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Which wrestler would you have a smoke with?
Which wrestler would I have a smoke with? Now, see, there's a couple ways I could go here, but I think if I'm picking just one, I don't know if this specific wrestler smokes or not. I'm not gonna pass judgment.
They don't necessarily have to.
But if I had to have a session with one, I feel like it would be a disservice if I didn't pick R-Truth, because I think the whole time we would just be dying laughing, and he probably wouldn't even remember my name halfway through the smoke session. He'd probably be calling me Dave or something. But
he'd be a funny one.
I think that would be a good trip right there. R-Truth to have the smoke session with.
Man, that'd be a very funny smoke session. I would just have to imagine. Like
Now, so since you asked the question, who would you have for your smoke session?
Who would I have?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, man. When it really comes down to it, which wrestler would I have in the smoke set? Liv Morgan would probably be pretty fun.
You know what? I could see that. I mean,
I
she's
think
kind of,
she'd be funny.
and you got that East Coast thing, Philly, Jersey, you're right there.
Jersey.
Wouldn't be a far drive.
Yeah.
And maybe she'll bring some chicken tendies along too. You never know. You're gonna need the snacks
Maybe
after, man.
Right, she's gonna have games. She's gonna have chicken tendies, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's lit. It's lit already, man. Without even knowing,
You know what? I think your smoke session's more fun. Mine just sounds like paranoia the whole time. Damn, I should have thought that. I should have thought that one through.
She's not gonna be as funny as R-Truth.
No,
but I feel like there'd be a lot of road stories.
Yeah,
that'd be very funny.
All right, I could dig that. All right, so now I'm gonna ask you. Seeing as that you are a parent to be, in the coming weeks, actually. So, which wrestler would you not let babysit your child?
Does it have to be current day?
You know what? Just for just for fairness and to not get canceled, we are gonna say yes. It has to be current day, because I think everybody has the answer for all time. So we're gonna go current day only.
It wasn't my fault. I'm gonna go with Dang. I have a funny answer, but I don't want to double back on a joke. I want to make a new one. Um, who would I not let watch my kid? I wouldn't let. Dag. I have to really think about this. Because who's necessarily? I got to think about who's a bad parent. Like I gotta really think about who might be
And they don't
a
they don't even have
terrible
to be a
person
bad parent.
to just
Yeah.
watch your kid. I don't think I'd want R-Truth to watch my kid. Kayfabe, just because I think he'd lose my kid. He'd mistake my kid for someone else's kid, and like who knows where that baby would be at the end of the day.
Dude, you know what? I feel like for all of our questions, we could somehow find a way to finagle R-Truth into every answer.
I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of questions left that he might be liable for. He might be. He might be. Um, how's this one?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you pick for a 2-on-2 basketball game?
Ooh, okay. So
Who
I
is
gotta
your
pick.
partner on it for a 2-on-2 basketball game?
Okay. So do I pick just who we're going against and my partner, or do I just pick my partner?
No, you know what? Just to make it more fun, I'll pick who you're going up against. You pick your
Okay.
partner.
Okay.
All right. Who would I think is putting up? I'm having it be uh Dominic Mysterio
Mm-hmm.
and Austin Theory. No, Grayson Waller.
Dom and Grayson Waller. Okay.
That's who you're
So
going up against. Who's your partner?
all right. So Dom and Grayson Waller versus me and my partner. So ooh, I got it. I got it. This was a good one because I'm sticking Dom the whole time. I'm locking Dom down. Yeah, so I'm taking Dom, and then I want somebody with a little bit of size on them, but not like too big.
Mhm.
Just so like if they need to, they could go in the post and bully Grayson Waller.
Mhm.
Um, whoop that Trick. I'm going with Trick Williams.
You son of! I knew it.
I,
I know.
I'm
As
going. I'm
soon as
going
you
with
said a
Trick.
little bit of size, I was like, "Oh, he's going with Trick." He's
Yeah,
going
because
with Trick.
look, at first I was gonna just take Omos and just have Omos like bully everybody in the paint because that's easy assist for me every time. But I at
That's
least want
very
it to
true.
be
That's
I
very
want
true.
it to be a competitive game.
Mm.
So I'm gonna take Trick and we gonna make this an entertaining 2-on-2.
Shout out to sportsmanship.
Yeah,
trying to make it
yeah.
even. Try to make it even. I like Trick. I like Trick. I might pick Mello. I might pick
Melo
Mello.
was another one. Melo was another
But
one.
that might be expecting too much game. I might be expecting him
Yeah,
to play too well.
yeah.
Or
So I mean,
Javon. I wouldn't mind Javon. I think just because no one's contesting his jump shot, he can just take jumpers all day. He
yeah.
got hops.
And honestly,
He might just jump over you.
I don't know how good they are at basketball, but I might have taken one of the Usos. They're
I
athletic,
gotta
so
feel
I'm
you gotta feel like they play football. You gotta feel like they are okay at basketball at the least.
yeah. Now,
Yeah.
if it was all time, I'm taking Dusty because if you seen that video of Dusty hooping,
No, I haven't seen that video of Dusty
I will
hooping.
I,
I
I will
have
send it to
not
you
seen
after
that.
this. Dusty got some
Okay.
handles.
Okay.
All right. So your question: which wrestler would you want backing you up in a bar fight?
In a bar fight,
Yeah.
bad luck Fale. No, I'm kidding. um man. Okay. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
I think I want Samoa Joe. It was gonna be either Samoa Joe or Sheamus.
Oh,
But
that's a good one.
I think Samoa Joe. I think he's had to have been in enough bar fights,
Mm-hmm.
or at least in enough situations where friends are getting themselves in situations they shouldn't be in to have their backs and get them out of there safely.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Samoa Joe. Probably Samoa
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
I
What
like
about
that
you?
one. That's a good answer. Honestly, I probably would have went Bobby Lashley. I probably would
Yeah,
have went
Bobby will
Bobby.
get you out of there.
Yeah,
Bobby will
because
get you out of
he got that military training to him. He got that MMA training to him. He got a little bit of everything. And
there.
then
Yeah, Bobby got you out of there.
and then if it's a bunch of women coming at me in a bar and I need someone to help me, I'm probably gonna pick Shayna Baszler.
Facts. Let's talk about it. You definitely picking Shayna. I've
Shayna's
seen
breaking
other
everybody's arms.
women pick Shayna. Like
Yeah.
women go Shayna every time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Legit badass. Shayna Baszler. All right, that might lead me to my next question. Which wrestler would you let chop you?
Which wrestler would I let chop me? And I'm doing active, so you know what? Go big or go home, man. I'm gonna be in pain for like the next 2 weeks afterwards. But I'm gonna take the Celtic Warrior on this one. I'm gonna take Sheamus.
Oh, you're a madman. Yeah, you're a madman. Okay, you're okay. You're crazy.
It was between
like
one
it.
of two people, and I'm not gonna take the
I
other
like
one because there was a video of him chopping Van Vliet already. So I'm just gonna take Sheamus.
Okay, I like it. That's hard. That's going big. That's
As I
going
said,
big.
is go big or go home, man.
I think I might have said Carl Anderson.
Oh,
Just because I know people have asked for it in Japan.
Yeah, he's got a good
I
chop
know
on him too.
he's not the biggest dude, but he's got a good chop on him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a real chop, but it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe Carl. Maybe Carl did you justice.
Hey, you know what's funny? I know what video you're talking about. Finn was on my short list too, because Finn was in that video too.
Oh, Finn would have been a good one too.
Finn was in that
would have been a
video.
good one too.
Oh, damn. All right. So which wrestler for you is not invited to Thanksgiving?
Is not invited to Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like you're having a Thanksgiving party. You're inviting wrestlers, but this one is absolutely not coming. Like they're not allowed to come, and they're active. Which one is it?
MJF.
He's just gonna talk shit the entire time.
MJF is not allowed to come to Thanksgiving. He's starting a fight with somebody. He's no, man. He's starting a fight with somebody. He's not gonna stop being kayfabe, and it's gonna be horrible. And they're never gonna let him come back.
Dude, you know what?
I'm not letting MJF come to the Thanksgiving.
I think if I had to pick, Bronson Reed is definitely not invited to Thanksgiving. Bronson Reed is not invited. You see how much damage and destruction he causes throughout a building. Yeah. The last thing I need is Bronson Reed like just driving somebody, like doing a tsunami through the Thanksgiving table and messing up the whole feast for everybody.
Yep. All it takes is for somebody to eat the last of the mac and cheese, man. That's it. Party over.
I'm gonna step on my dog and do all this other stuff. Stay
catch him on top of the roof.
Yeah, no, good Lord. Mary, mother of God. Okay.
Shoot. Tsunami. I like that.
Duke has been flattened on the front lawn.
Okay. Which wrestler? This is a little bit of a throwback. You're gonna have to think back now.
Mm-hmm.
Which wrestler would you trust to style you for prom? Let's take it back to when we were young. Not like we're that old, but like let's
Which
take it back to
wrestler
prom night. Let's take it
would
back to
I
prom. You
trust?
get to choose a wrestler to style you for prom. What wrestler are you letting style you? Get you right for prom.
And they gotta be active.
They gotta be active.
You know what? This person got some style to them. They a little drippy, a little flossy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take Andrade on this one.
Andrade, that is you. That is you.
I'm gonna take Andrade on this one. I mean, because if I had
your suit gonna be money.
Yeah, like if I had to pick, because if it was an all-time pick, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has a person that they would want to style them and profile them, and then the next closest one you could think of for somebody who's active, because I don't think Hunter or Randy really have the suit game on lock, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to take Andrade for this. I like his style. His suits be looking sharp, so we're gonna take Andrade.
I like that. Andrade is a great pick for you, and Andrade is perfect for your style. He definitely gets you right for prom. I think I want to go with Swerve would be too over the top. I think I might go with Tez.
Tez is a good one.
I think I might go with Tez.
Tez got good suit game.
Tez, or is that really Bianca? Who's really?
Well, I was gonna say if you get Tez, then by default you get Bianca as your assistant. And that was another reason I picked Andrade, because if I pick Andrade, I might get Charlotte as his assistant.
Right, that's the yeah. Because it's gonna be a pricey suit.
Yeah, style by association.
Exactly. Yours gonna cost more because Bianca's probably gonna make mine. It's probably Bianca,
but it's gonna be some fire. But it's gonna be
some fire.
All
right, what's yours? I think I got one more after that, right?
Yeah, I got this one, and then we both got one more after this.
All right.
So again, because you're due to be a parent soon, your son breaks into the wrestling business, and he is in the WWE. Now, mind you, this is in the future. But which active superstar now are you picking to be your son's manager? So who are you entrusting? Who are you entrusting from the current crop of active wrestlers to mold your son to become a world champion?
Who am I choosing right now to be my son's active manager? Okay. Let me really think about this. Can I say? Oh my goodness, this is tough. This is actually kind of tough.
Because now you don't know if you want to go somebody who is going to be a dick, or if you want to pick someone who's just genuinely good.
I think I'd go with Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins?
I think I'd go with Seth Rollins. I mean, he's already a staple in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Roman, and Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley are the foundation of pro wrestling today. I think he'd be the right guy. He He knows the Indies. He knows WWE. He knows how to change with the times. He's like even more so than the Miz. He's closer to a Jericho the way he evolves his character as it needs to be with whatever, the landscape asks for. Probably Seth Rollins. That's the right guy. And to talk for him because he can be a manager. Seth Rollins.
Okay. So I'm thinking because I feel like this guy is gonna hang around forever. And he's older now, but I could feel like I could see him doing this still by the time I have a kid who's breaking into the business. I'm picking R-Truth. I'm picking R-Truth because if there's anything he's going to teach my kid in the business, it's longevity.
It's longevity.
My kid.
I was going to say how to roll with the punches, but
roll with the punches and longevity. And above all else, everybody's going to love my kid because he's going to be hilarious like R-Truth. So if he doesn't become a world champion, he'll make it to the Hall of Fame just off of comedy. So we're going to take R-Truth.
You'll at least have to accept the funny.
We'll take R-Truth.
Okay. My last one. Which wrestler would you pick for a 3-hour drive? We hear a lot about car talk, car rides, different companions. Who would you pick for a 3-hour drive? Matter of fact, and because it's usually more than one person, pick 3. Pick 3 people you got to be in the car with for 3 hours from this city to the next.
Okay, so a 3-hour car ride. I'm gonna go. All right, so I'm gonna take both of the Usos.
Both the Usos, okay.
I'm gonna take Jimmy. I'm gonna take Jimmy, and I'm gonna take Jay because they're making that Samoan money, so they most likely got the rental car already on lock.
True.
We stopping at a Waffle House at some point. Okay. We got to eat, so we got to stop off somewhere to get something to eat. And then I'm not gonna do the easy thing and take Roman or Naomi because of family relations. I'm not gonna take Sammy or Solo. I'm gonna go completely out of left field here, and this is just mainly for purposes for me because I genuinely think a 3-hour car ride with this person, I'm gonna be like either laughing my ass off or genuinely just have like a crazy talk about like life stuff. Alexa Bliss.
That's pretty fire.
And if all else fails, we'll sing white girl anthems for 3 hours while we drive.
Not terrible. Not terrible at all.
And I think between the Usos, actually, I think between both the Usos and Alexa Bliss in a 3-hour car ride, that's going to be the most hilarious carpool karaoke session that you can make.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fire. I'm not against that.
I'm taking both the Usos and Alexa Bliss.
I'm thinking again, Liv Morgan, because you need a smoke buddy. I need a smoke buddy. For that same reason, Wesley. And I think let's see, Wesley, Liv Morgan. No, because see, now this is the hard part about the 3 is that your third person can't mess up the chemistry. Wesley, Liv Morgan. Who's gonna be a good time? Dang. Wesley, Liv Morgan. Oh, I don't want to. R-Truth. R-Truth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take Truth. Truth's gonna be funny, man.
Who's
gonna
driving
be a
your
good
car?
time. Who's driving? Probably Truth.
All right, you're putting Truth behind the wheel. You can't, because you can't put Liv behind the wheel. Oh damn!
I can't put Liv behind. You can't put Liv behind the wheel.
I just realized what I did.
If me and Wes are on the same type time, we can't be behind the wheel.
I just realized what I did. I'm gonna have to drive,
but our car gonna be lit.
I'm gonna have to drive in my car. I can't put either one of the Usos behind the wheel.
Oh shit! You really can't. You really can't. They can't drive for real.
Oh.
They can't drive for real.
All right. Well, you know what? That works out perfectly then. They get
Let's Liv drive. If y'all make Liv drive, I mean,
no,
Alexa Bliss drive.
Have you ever seen Alexa Bliss drive?
That'd be messed up.
No. So here's what it's gonna be. Here's what it's gonna be. I'm driving the car. Alexa is gonna be passenger / DJ. And then the Usos is going to be in the back. They'll chop it up. Me and Alexa is going to sing the carpool karaoke white girl anthems while I drive.
I feel that. That's the funny part. And you know the Usos going to know some of them.
And you know one of the two brothers is going to navigate us to the closest Waffle House.
Facts.
They GPS. They tell me where to get off, which exit to take. I planned it out. I'm just not paying for that rental car. We're going to need an SUV.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big car too. It might be a big car too.
We're gonna need an Escalade.
Yo, this was fun.
This
was fun. And this was out of bag. I definitely feel like we could do like 2 or 3 more of these. We could keep coming up with different which wrestler would use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was fun. I was gonna say, you want to throw one more out there just for shits and giggles because we can.
Sure. What else you got?
All right, so let me see. I'll come up with one first, and then you come up with one.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Which wrestler? Which wrestler would you least want dating your sister?
Would I at least want dating my sister?
Yeah.
Which wrestler would I at least want dating my sister?
Like your sister just, hey family, this is my boyfriend, such and such, and then you just put your foot down, like, no, get out the house. This ain't happening.
Oh man, who would I? I want to say I want to say Nick Nemeth.
The most wanted man right now. Oh man. All right. I understand it though. I do. I understand it. Nick Nemeth. Okay.
Oh jeez.
I think for me, dude, is this where I throw R-Truth then again? No, let me stop. I would have to say, I guess, damn, but I just had his name. You know what? I'm gonna have to just say MJF. I would not want
MJF.
I feel like if I see MJ, I see MJF walk through the door with my sister, and I'm like, I'm gonna just like grab a pair of pliers and just pinch his nose and like, let's go, get the hell out the house. Like, no. So I would have to say MJF. He's the biggest, just the biggest asshole ever.
That's the easiest one. That's the easiest one. I was trying not to go there. It's the easiest one. All right, now I have to come up with one. Which wrestler would you not want to be your Uber driver? Right, I feel like that's the easy one to end on. Who do you see in the driver's seat and go, oh, this is not anyone?
Either one of the Usos. All right, no. I feel like we've done enough picking on the Usos driving. Someone who I would not want as my Uber driver, I'm gonna say Uncle Howdy. I see Uncle Howdy as my Uber driver, and you just get there you are.
Oh yeah, wrong. You're definitely kidnapped. you're
wrong person. Nope. I was looking for I'm a different car, not this one.
I remember that Karrion Kross video when Skyler's telling him that Miss got kidnapped. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. That's it. You're over.
I'm not getting out of that car if I get it.
1 star.
1 star. No, they're gonna get 5 because if I give them 1, they're never letting me go.
They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
All right, who's your Uber driver you're not getting in the car with?
Who's the Uber driver I'm not getting in the car with? Who do I just not trust to drive? Zelina Vega. I don't know why, but I just don't feel like I trust her driving. I don't know why.
Is that a short
joke? But I just feel like I don't know.
Is that a short joke?
Something about her character just seems like she might be
she's gonna hit you with that sandal.
She might be a passenger more than she is the driver.
Either way, the car, she's gonna pull up in a Honda Civic anyway.
She might be an angry driver. That might be it. She might.
Yeah, that angry Puerto Rican fire right there.
Angry and small. It's just not a good combination, man.
Yeah, you can't forget the Puerto Ricans. You've seen a Puerto Rican behind the wheel more than once. You know how angry they can get.
Absolutely. But that about does it for us, guys. Put in the comments which wrestler would you use if you have any. Maybe we can do a second show with your comments. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Also, feel free to click the link tree that puts you on all our other sites. The IGs, the TikToks, the YouTubes, if this isn't on YouTube, website, dangerousdriverswebsite.com. And just thanks for having fun with us. And Duke, you got anything to say? You want to take us home?
Don't let R-Truth babysit your kids. No, but that concludes this episode of Which Wrestler Would You? I have been Dangerous Duke.
I've been Stevie Jobber.
That concludes this episode. Make sure you guys stay up, stay blessed, and as always, Stevie, you take it.
Stay dangerous.
People have been asking me, why, Eddie, why?